Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Boss Rush Podcast, a great place to play games and be better. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, is the PC Muscle Race himself, LeRon Dawkins.
What's poppin'?
Also joining us is the Mad Pharmacist herself, Stephanie Klimov.
Why? God of War Ragnarok Collector Edition, $200.
Hey, at least it's not 300 like that Destiny bullshit was.
Okay, we're not gonna start the podcast with. I'll leave. Okay, I'll leave. Say sorry.
What? No Destiny slander tonight? What?
No.
Also, my guardian brother from another mother, all the way from
What's going on?
Great White
Yeah,
North.
the mother that wouldn't have him on, that mother that wouldn't have him on May the 4th.
It's all right. Look, isn't Canada a day behind the rest of the world anyway?
Let me check my calendar. Yeah, basically. This is what I get for Corey being like, hey, want to come on the pod tonight? Yeah, sure. And then him to LeRon, we got him.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
Look,
welcome to the hazing because we're now finally all on the Boss Rush podcast. This is what I wanted.
Here's the thing though, right? Like, you would be in our group chat, but you're Canadian, so your numbers are fake.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like 2 hours or 3 hours behind, so all you guys are like, yo, did you see that Nintendo Direct? And I'm like, yo, I'm at work, guys. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
Well. Notice yesterday I didn't even ask you about Nintendo Direct. I just asked if you saw the PlayStation State of Play.
Well, that was it, right? Like, I was at work and I got like a Twitter notification saying catch up from Nintendo Direct, and I'm like, when the fuck was that even? I had no. So I opened it and I was like, oh, cool. And then LeRon's like, are you gonna watch State of Play today? I'm like, homie, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm at work.
Well, nobody knew it was a thing. Like, Sony kind of just like dropped it the day before.
Look, it's fine. It's all good. We are all good.
Yeah.
Sure. How's everyone's week going? Everybody having a better week? I feel like last week wasn't great.
It's from a video game standpoint, it's been a good distraction.
Yeah.
Video games, what's that? I haven't played a video game in a while.
I know. I haven't
What
played.
is that?
I haven't played in a while either. I haven't played in a couple days. Probably like a week actually.
Like, I turned my Vita on and played all of like 7 minutes of Bully, and that was it.
Bully. Out of all the games you could have sat down and played, you played Bully.
Hey Corey, you're kind of coming in a little soft on your voice. That
I am?
wasn't a good sentence. But
Oh,
It's fine.
Yeah. Remember all that shade you were throwing at Andre?
No.
What about
What
deep throating
now?
the microphone? What about deep throating
No.
the mic? What's going on?
No, it's fine. Just put the whole thing in. It's all good.
the Canadian thing.
You're getting LeRon aroused.
Hey.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey, with how my week's going,
Hey, guys,
I need some
I'm gonna
excitement.
embarrass my child.
Uh-oh.
He broke something of mine. So you guys keep talking, and I'll be back in a few. So continue.
Children.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. My
Christmas
soul is broken.
Canceled. I know,
Oh,
but my son's been in my room because, like, at my computer desk, like the keyboard is sideways and my camera is like off to the side and my mouse is like not in its spot. And I come up here, and I'm like, he's been in here. And I go downstairs, and he's like, I'm like, I'll kill you. Don't touch my stuff. Yeah, exactly. I get that laugh, and I'm like, I swear to God, I will ship you in a box.
I will ship you to Mexico. That
I
is
will
two.
ship you.
That is 2 countries away.
I will ship you somewhere for a day and then come get you.
Just poke holes in the box.
Have you not played Destiny since we did?
I haven't played since we did King's Fall that night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I got that sweet scout rifle.
Yeah. Shut up.
I feel like Corey would have played Destiny since then if I installed Destiny and said I was going to play.
Yeah. Guess what? LeRon got Destiny.
Yeah,
I know. He
yeah.
told me that okay, correct me if I'm wrong, LeRon. He wanted me to ask you and Josh to make a podcast to convince him to play it.
Yes, yeah, I will come on Tower Casual.
Look, hey, LeRon, maybe if you write into the show, we'll answer your question. No promises, though. You can go to the Tower Casuals Discord and leave a question in the podcast section. We may get to it.
Leave a question to like say, can I come on this show or what? What were we saying here?
I don't know.
You could just like, okay, first of all, join the Cord. Secondly, drop the question.
He's in the Discord. I invited him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord because Josh is already like, who let this riffraff in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Then drop the question today. Be like, why should I play Destiny?
Oh no! I'm not ready for that smoke.
I want to see what Josh would say.
I can just hear the biggest sigh from Josh.
Oh yeah. Josh would say
that smoke.
That would make Josh's week. He'd be like, now it's been a week. For sure.
That's fair.
No. I mean, for real. Like, you guys would probably have me on there and be like, this is the beginner's guide to why you should play Destiny.
There's no beginner's guide anymore, dude.
I know because all the legacy
content's
content's
pick up
gone.
the game and go.
Yeah. The thing is you got at this point you got to play with people that know what they're doing to teach you how to play. That's the beginner's guide. That's the
kind of like how it is in Monster Hunter right now. I feel I have so many requests now to help that I've actually started doing the charity work and going and helping people.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. It's fun. I actually like it. Like I especially love. Like here's an example, right? Like one of my really good, like my old gym partner, like he finally got it. He finally got on it, right? And he was asking me for some help, and I was like, oh, I have some time. I'll jump on and play. So I got on. I started teaching the ropes about a couple of the weapons and stuff. And I was like, okay. I was like, here's what you do. Like because like you're brand new, you need to go through the areas and start learning your way around and stuff, and like gathering materials and all that stuff. So I told him to do that, and then we will finish the mission, like right when there's running out of time and stuff like that. So like we're out there bumbling around on the map and stuff. Like most quests are 50 minutes. Like that's the time limit for the quest. Most quests 50 minutes. And then it was like, oh shit, we have 5 minutes left. I was like, okay, don't worry about this. And so I immediately teleport to where the monster's at, and with less than 3 minutes to spare, the mission's over. And he's like, could you at least let me get a hit? I was like, I saw you get a hit, and I also saw you get the shit smacked out of you by the monster. So yeah, you got in there.
Man, Monster Hunter, big monsters, big swords, slicing and dicing.
You know, it could easily take down a monster.
What?
Is a gun from Destiny 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I've been so busy this week. I just haven't had a chance to play. It's check my gain. What's wrong with it? Am I not coming in? Am I coming in?
No. Oh, yeah. There you go.
I am. Am I coming in now? Am I good?
He sounds so far away, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I sound far away?
No, wait. You had it at one point.
Hello.
Well, that was because the dead cat was in his mouth at that point.
Hold on. What's going on back here?
Oh.
Hello.
He's fondling it now. What is going on?
Looking a little creepy there, buddy.
That's fine. Right? Hello.
If you can just like pet that thing.
Do I sound louder?
Yeah.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's fine. It's staying in.
So, where are we at?
What'd your son break?
Yeah.
Oh, not a big deal, but it just is messy. The cheap way to make a heat pack, because I have a lot of back pain, is you put rice in a sock.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So he was playing with it. So when it broke, like rice
went everywhere
on his bed, on the floor. So like that's why it's not like a big deal, but it's annoying because there's like now hundreds of tiny rice particles everywhere. But I told him, you know what? I'm not mad because it's nothing worse, nothing sharp, and he told me the truth right away.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Stephanie, let me see those amiibo. Let me see them.
Well, she's going to get that I Have show and tell today too.
We don't care about you.
No, my daughter drew me a picture.
Okay, we care about that.
Wow,
Aw.
LeRon, you're a dink.
Okay.
Don't turn his daughter to a picture.
Aw.
That's a cute picture.
Yeah, it is. It is.
She's
LeRon,
4.
you should
That's
feel bad.
that's pretty good for a 4-year-old, right?
That is Malzeno.
Oh.
Oh
Monster
no,
Hunter's
the
here.
reflection.
Corey,
Yeah, the
I like it.
reflection.
I like it.
Thanks, Andre.
Those-
Andre,
those
we're starting
wings-
our own
those wings are
spin-off
sexy.
podcast.
Yeah,
Right?
Please.
Oh my
And then-
god. I'm gonna have to order one of those. And that's the
Palico?
Palico.
LeRon, do you want me to order you one with the Patreon money?
And then I got the regular Palico, so I literally have the Monster Hunter Sunbreak, all 3. Then I have the regular Palico and Palamute.
LeRon, I'm gonna
you
go
didn't-
to my
Oh,
local.
you didn't. So you didn't get Magnum Malo?
No, because I'm getting the original ones like as I see them in
Okay.
the store.
What were you about to ask me, Andre?
I'm gonna go to my local store, buy all the Monster Hunter amiibos, and then send a video of me burning them all to you.
Melt
because-
them all.
That's
Wow.
what I'm melt.
Okay, so all right, so it's time for me to spruce up my passport.
Which one do you want, LeRon?
Malzeno.
Mousy, look how
the
gorgeous that is.
the actual wyverns. The wyverns are the only ones I care about. Even though the Palico is pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
The Sunbreak Palico is nice.
Does not exist on Amazon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's GameStop exclusive, right?
Oh, what? Gross. GameStop.
I know it's gross, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just had to, at least with the dragon, the Malzeno. I was like, is it Malzeno or Malzeno?
Malzeno.
One day, LeRon, I will get the pronunciation of these monsters.
Yeah.
Today was the day. I know we're not with whatever we're playing, but today was the first time I beat by myself. I forgot the monster's name. It's the one that looks like a dinosaur chicken and hops on one leg and squawks and throws fire.
Kuluyaku.
Yeah.
Kuluyaku.
All by myself.
Okay, so Malzeno is $27 on GameStop. GameStop might actually get some money from me.
Oh, no. Don't do it, LeRon. Don't give in.
I know. Like it's been a long time. Like I haven't given GameStop money in forever.
Do it.
I wonder how much. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, so how do you spell it?
Malzeno.
Yeah, MAL.
Malzeno. Just think like Grand Zeno from.
Hold on,
from
he's
Dragon
Canadian.
Ball.
There might be an extra U in there somewhere.
Ha! God, you're funny, Corey.
I know.
Forgot.
I know. I'm the best.
Yeah, if you say so.
Or the worst, depending on who you talk to. It's fine.
Yeah, it's crazy how because I'm looking at the Monster Hunter Rise Palamute, like the basic one, versus the Monster Hunter Sunbreak Palamute, and I'm like, man, did they even try with the Palamute from Rise?
Yeah.
Apparently, my GameStop doesn't have it, so.
Yeah, I hate to say it, the Palamute like difference isn't as like nice and impressive as the Palico.
Honestly, the Sunbreak ones look so much better than the Rise ones.
Oh, for sure. Like just in general, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like not only did I just start playing Monster Hunter, but just when I saw them, like that's stunningly beautiful. Like I'm
Yeah.
not becoming an amiibo collector. I'm not collecting everything. It's going to be Zelda, Monster Hunter, and only on the rare occasion if something's absolutely flippin' gorgeous.
Oh, hold on, Andre. You don't know. Like the only amiibos I buy are the Monster Hunter amiibos, but they've got to be the actual monsters. Like, have I ever shown you like the ones I have?
No, not even
Okay.
remotely.
Hang on.
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Tell and show. Tell and show!
While we're waiting, what do you guys recommend is the best place to pre-order from? Because you know that Cowabunga collection I pre-ordered for Lamont for his birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Still not even shipped yet.
Hmm.
And I heard that Target will sometimes even just cancel the order if they can't fulfill it.
All right, so the first Monster Hunter Stories game, which came out on the 3DS, like that's where like the actual like the amiibo started, and like there's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah, riding a Rathalos. And
Stephanie,
then
to answer your question before LeRon shows his next monster, Amazon is the only place I pre-order from.
Really?
And it gets here the day of or sometimes the day before.
Damn it. Oh, I was really trying to avoid Amazon. All right. Because I'm like looking at Best Buy now to pre-order stuff. I'm like, I don't know. How are they doing with that? Anyway.
I've had pretty terrible luck with Best Buy. But
okay.
Yeah, and then
so
there's Rathian.
Is that the same monster?
It's the female version.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know.
Yeah, it's the female version. Then we've got Barioth, which Corey should recognize this one because he played Monster Hunter Stories too, so he should recognize that one because the grown-up version of this character and her monsters in the game. And then here's one of my favorite monsters from Monster Hunter 3, which is my least liked Monster Hunter game, Kurapeko. The reason why I like Kurapeko so much is because Kurapeko is the way you cheat and you get like high level armor before you're supposed to. Because this monster right here, it mimics the roars and cries of other monsters. So like it's nothing to start like fighting this monster in a quest, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm getting my shit pushed in. He starts like calling for a new monster to show up.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah. So you wind up having to learn a trick to where like, do you interrupt his call? Or do you let it happen and then fight that new monster? I'll put these guys up later. Or hey, actually, them hanging out in front of the Switch looks kind of cool. They might stay there now. Thanks. It's almost like I'm getting pulled out of my funk. Not really.
Good.
Not really.
Well, let's
listen. If we're buying things for the Patreon, can we just like?
No, we're not really using the Patreon money to do that. That was a joke.
He was patronizing me with that Patreon money.
Well, speaking of Patreon, should we mention them before we kind of forget?
Oh yeah, I actually already forgot. So thanks for reminding us, Stephanie.
Suck.
So if you want to support the Boss Rush podcast and the Boss Rush Network directly, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Boss Rush Network, where I promise we're not spending the money on frivolous things. We actually haven't really spent any of the money.
We are not.
So, yeah, for $1, you get early access to 5 separate shows. You get early access to the Boss Rush podcast 1 week early on audio feeds, PAL Block Expansion Pass, Talk the Walk, Standard Definition, and Boss Rush After Dark. But if you want to be a Patreon producer, you can subscribe to the $5 tier, in which you get a shout out on this here program, across others. So without further ado, our Patreon producers for this episode of the Boss Rush podcast are Adriel Munger, Celeste Roberts, my wife, Sana Dirrig,
the GOAT,
Francisco Santillan, Rebecca Jewell, and a new Patreon producer. Some of you might cringe. Some of you might laugh. Some of you just might be like, meh. Prince Unsmooth Toes.
Thank you, Prince Unsmooth Toes.
What an interesting name.
I want to thank all of our Patreon producers. I want to thank all of our patrons. And I want to thank all of our free listeners. Remember, all of our content remains free. You just get a few perks for supporting us. If you listen on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star rating or review. If you watch on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, all that stuff.
And drop a comment. It's not that hard, people. Hit the bell, hit the button, hit the like. Timmy, talking to you, look me in the eyes. All right? Drop a comment. Simple.
Poor Timmy. He's never going to learn his lesson.
I'm going to piss off a parent one day, and they're going to be like, my son, Timothy, is really upset. And I'll be like, listen.
Yeah, and they're gonna be all up in the freaking crossroads, freaking DMs and chats talking about what is your beef with our child.
It's fair.
I'm gonna get one parent that's gonna be like, my son Timothy is upset that you called names. I was like, well, tell him to meet me at the flagpole, 3:00. Be there. Here, Timmy. Simple. Take my lunch money.
Jesus Christ! If I decide to not go to GameStop to get Malzeno, going to Play Asia to get it is $56. And that's
how badly do you want it?
And that's not including the import fee.
How badly do you want this?
I mean, I want. Oh, wait. The Monster Hunter, the Iceborne book is shit. It's only in Japan. Damn it.
Aw.
There's a Monster Hunter Stories Illustrated edition on Amazon right now for $50.
$50 is not bad. $50 is not bad.
I have the worst love-hate toxic relationship with Amazon Prime. I cannot stand it.
Wait, is it Stories 1 or 2?
I don't know. It just says Monster Hunter Stories Illustrated, so I don't know. It's like the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, but for monsters.
Hey yo,
Body
Hold
paint,
up.
am I right? On
Hold
the
up.
monsters.
I don't see it. You're gonna have to send me a link.
Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, so a lot of big things happened this week. State of Play, Nintendo Direct, Bonnie Ross left 343. All kinds of big things are happening. Everybody feel good about which
For the most
direction?
part.
Which direction are we going first? I mean, I know we did the Direct recap show yesterday, but we didn't really hit on the State of Play. I hear that God of War trailer was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
You know the best part about having kids is they bring you food. Best part. Sorry, my son just came in here and brought me a muffin, so I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
That's why I was on mute for a bit. Sorry.
My
kid,
kids
good
would
kid.
have eaten the muffin and brought me the paper, and then punched me and ran away.
Sorry, but yes, the God of War trailer. So I was driving home, and I got a text from a friend saying, "Yo, the God of War trailer is sick and spicy," and I was like, "Okay, it can't be that cool." And then I watched it, and I was like, "Holy crap!" That trailer looked amazing.
Yes, it did.
I think my favorite part is like the ending.
Yep.
Where it's like him and Thor. They throw like the hammer and the axe, and then like they like, and then they like summon it back, and they just like end the scene. Oh god, so cool.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
Yeah, it is. It's chef's kiss. It looked phenomenal.
I saw a lot of God of War 2 references in there. The swinging from the the glowy things, and then the slam down with the Blades of Chaos. I saw some pretty cool moves.
Oh, I wouldn't even recognize those because I definitely did not play a lot of God of War 2.
Oh man, it's the best one. God of War 2, best one.
God of War 3.
Oh, that's fair. It's close. They're close.
Yeah, fair.
Very close. But
do you think,
dude, when you play God of War 2 though, and you open up and you fight the Colossus of Rhodes, and you're just kind of like fighting it while you're losing your powers, and you climb up inside of it, that's cool.
Okay, true. Yeah, I'll give you that one. But question for the party here: do we, from the trailer, get the vibes? Do we think Kratos is gonna die in this one?
No.
No, because doesn't he have that line in the trailer where he says, "Death can have me when it earns me," or whatever?
I thought that was lit when he said that. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the most savage thing he's ever said. Death can have me when it
Plus-
earns me. I was like, okay, buddy.
Plus, like, I don't think. See, I don't know. I don't think God of War can exist without Kratos at this point. Like, I think you can do Uncharted without Drake, which they already did, and it actually was really good. You can clearly do The Last of Us without Joel, right? Spoilers, I guess. Whoops. But Kratos, I feel like I don't know if you can do God of War without him unless you like absolutely rebooted it. But at that point, you would just make something new.
Well, it depends on where the growth of his son goes. Now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't play the 2018 God of War, but I probably will buy and play God of War Ragnarok on day one. But
you should
clearly-
probably play.
Whoa,
You
okay,
need to play
no.
the first. You need to play God of
need,
War
like-
2018 first. I almost said the first
I-
one.
Yes. Yeah, you do.
You have
Okay.
to. You have to.
Man,
And like, I could sit here and say, "Oh, you can just watch all the cutscenes."
No,
you have
to play it.
No, you have to play it. You have to play it.
It's going to be a long.
It's
long
free, isn't it?
few-
Free for one of them subscription tiers.
Yeah, if you have a PlayStation. Wait, it's only free. Wait, did it finally make just a regular PlayStation Plus? Because for the longest time,
It
the
did.
longest time it was on a PlayStation Plus collection, which means you had to have a PS5.
Yeah. Yeah. Stephanie has a PS5 though.
Wow. I'm on a website that's got like a whole bunch of like video game soundtracks, and it just reminded me I need to finish Astral Chain.
Do you have a PS5, Corey?
Nope. I don't own a PlayStation currently. I lied. I own a PS2, a slim white PS2, which I might get rid of because it's worth a lot of money now.
Hey, if you want to, I'll take it. Just pay the $50 shipping, plus the $20 import fee, plus the $25 fee to tie the person's shoes, plus the other fucking $100 to do anything here.
You know what? You can find one up there and paint it white. I'm not doing all that.
Because God forbid if I want to order anything to Canada nowadays, it's like an arm and a leg and a sacrifice of a goat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, at least we don't have to worry about a stupid ass president of the United States putting tariffs on shit now. At least don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but if I drew Corey a picture of him wearing a hat, I can't ship it to him without sacrificing a goat to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Maybe you should just move to America and stop being Canadian.
I have low-key thought about it. I have low-key been like, babe, pack your stuff. We're not going to be Canadians anymore.
Come on. All it's gonna cost you is your firstborn son. All it's gonna cost you.
I do have to warn you though, insurance is expensive.
Yeah, what? Yo, what? Hold on. You know what? Why is it always your firstborn son though? Why is that? You know,
I don't know.
it was your firstborn son like the best currency like at that time? What is that about?
I will give you 10 pennies or Jonathan. I'll take him. Really?
It's always either your firstborn son or your unsullied virginal daughter. Like, what is up with that?
Who's sullying a daughter? What is happening? Here comes that R. Kelly reference again. Good times. Bad times.
But I mean, yeah, State of Play was, I mean, shit. It started out with a Tekken 8. I'm gonna call it a teaser because like it honestly didn't give us. I mean, anyone who's been following Tekken, like they already know, like it's gonna be Kazuya versus Jin. So like yeah, it started out with a teaser. Then we had the PlayStation VR, like Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge enhanced edition.
Wait, LeRon, so can you explain to us what the internet's getting all in a fuss about for Tekken 8?
Yeah, please. Like,
Honestly,
if I'm not mistaken, is it Jin that has the eye? Or is
The
Jin
eye?
the dude? Like, doesn't one of them have like the eye and like
Kazuya.
one has like yeah, okay, yeah.
Kazuya.
Yeah, Kazuya has the eye, has basically the Sharingan from Naruto, and then Jin has the angel wings. Like, you want to like shed some light on that whole situation?
Okay, without getting too deep into the Tekken lore. Okay, basically what's happening is both Kazuya and his son Jin possess the devil gene, which is something that like has been passed down through generations.
Pause. They're like dad and son.
Yeah, they're father and son. Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, they're father and son. So basically, this whole thing starts with Heihachi and his wife. His wife is a descendant of a clan who actually she carries the devil gene. Like her whole clan carries it, and so basically Heihachi gets to a point where he has to he killed his wife, but his wife had already had their son Kazuya. And I know you guys have seen all the Tekken stuff where it shows Heihachi toss that kid off of a mountain. I know you saw that. Yeah,
the thing is like I didn't even know that was a thing until Smash Brothers was making fun of it.
yeah. No, like that's historic because Heihachi threw Kazuya off a cliff, And basically, it was kind of like a test to see, like, like if he was possessed by something. And of course, this little 8-year-old boy gets up, climbs back up the mountain. And that's why Kazi has a giant. That's why Kazi has a giant scar on his chest. But anyway, so yeah, like things happen. Like he has a son, Jin Kazama, and Jin Kazama also inherits part of that devil gene, which is why like Kazuya turns into like a demon version of an angel, and Jin turns into like basically a fallen version of an angel and stuff like that. So that's how it goes. So the reason why Tekken 8 is such a big deal is because like Tekken 7 put a lot of work into finally fleshing out like what the hell's been going on with this whole family line and stuff like that. And Heihachi Mishima actually gets killed in Tekken 7 for real this time, because in Tekken 5 there was a red herring where they thought he was dead and he wasn't dead. But this time he actually does die, and in Tekken 7 that's where we find out, because all this time and in all these previous Tekken games, we thought that Heihachi was the villain of the story, and come to find out Kazuya is the true villain of the entire storyline.
Ooh, twist.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. For you PlayStation VR 2 fans, the Star Wars Tales of the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition game is coming out, which that's actually a remake. Well, not a remake, but more like a remaster of a game of the same name, Tales of the Galaxy's Edge.
Fun fact.
I don't know a lot about.
Fun fact. It's not really a game. It's like a scavenger hunt type VR thing based on the Disney World land.
Oh, okay.
So,
did not know that.
Yeah. So it's really it's not really like a real game. It's just kind of like, let's walk around and talk to people and scan stuff.
Well, it's real to me, Corey.
And then another PSVR 2
be born
game.
on May 3rd. Okay.
Okay, listen. Don't cut deep, all right?
And then they also announced Demio, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, also coming to PSVR 2 and PS5. It's crazy. They're starting to really pimp out this PSVR 2, and, we need to know a price point for this thing.
$1,500.
I have a funny feeling. You know what? Because we had speculation about this a few weeks ago about what the price is going to be when Brody from Diggity was on with us. And we were thinking it's going to be upwards $700. I'm going to say this. $499.99.
It can't be more than the console.
Yeah, it can't be more than the console.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it comes in at $400.
The nice price would be $299.99, but with the way like Sony had to like increase their prices in certain regions for the PS5, which
Meta just increased the price of their headset too, and I think Sony wants to like. I think that gave Sony some wiggle room to play with the price.
Yeah, because I have a friend. You remember back when Xbox One and PS4 were getting ready to drop, and like Microsoft and Sony were being really shy about like saying a price.
Mm-hmm.
and Microsoft got backed into a corner and had to say a price first, and then Sony immediately undercut them by $100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but here the thing too is like, so the story behind that is like Microsoft made a decision to include Kinect in the bundle, right? Sony was actually going to include their camera in the bundle and make it $500, and then they saw the reaction.
Yeah.
To Microsoft's press conference, and they were like, no, we're dropping the camera, we're dropping all the accessories in here. They can buy it separately. We're going $399.
Yep.
And that camera was really hard to find for a while too.
Which one? The camera for the PlayStation 4?
The PS4 one.
Yeah, it was.
I have a Kinect downstairs if anybody wants it, with the adapter to new consoles.
That means we had to have an Xbox One or a 360.
Xbox. I have both Kinects downstairs in a box somewhere.
All right. But then we had Like a Dragon Ishin coming out in February for PS5, which that's apparently like they're dropping like the whole Yakuza name now from the series.
Why?
And I don't know.
Wait.
But Like a Dragon is more like the spin-offs anyway.
I thought Judgment was going to be, I don't know. I feel like...
Oh, speaking of which, Judgment...
It's on Steam, I saw.
Yeah, they got rated for Steam. Yes, I want those games.
I wonder how that worked out with Sega. because Sega, the reason why they weren't on Steam initially is because the Japanese acting agency that represents the actor didn't want the game on PC because of modding, and they didn't want him to be the actor to be shown naked in a game. And that was their big fear, which is why they're like, well, he's not going to be in the third game then if you're going to put it on PC. I was like, well, whatever. I heard those games are good though.
Yeah, well, I've heard they're good too, and I can't wait to play them because I mean, when I saw the trailer for the second Judgment game, I was like, oh, why have I missed this? That was literally what I said. All right, then we have a game Pacific Drive that's coming out, which is kind of interesting. I think it's basically a driving sim game. I think but I don't know for sure. Like the trailer looked interesting enough. We also had an actual exclusive trailer for the Hogwarts Legacy's Haunted Hogsmeade exclusive quest, and it actually looked pretty good.
I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I remember people saying that they were laughing, they were joking about it, saying how good could exclusive a gatekeep DLC be and stuff like that, and it actually looks pretty fucking good.
God, dude, this game looks so good.
Yo, catch me at the dueling circle any day. I will take anyone on. Catch me with your wand out. Let's do this.
Have they said anything about multiplayer with this game?
I haven't heard anything.
Man,
I picture it is there'd be a hub. Say for example, Corey, the best way that we could relate is if they did a tower. So if Hogwarts was the hub, or the Great Hall was a hub that you could all meet there. And then
You're
just trying to turn it into Destiny now.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hang on a second.
Although that would be pretty cool.
Another. Well, actually, I guess we're going to talk about the Nintendo Direct next, right? Are we?
Whenever.
There's only one game to talk about.
Right.
Excuse me. There are 3 games to talk about, sir.
Harvestella.
No.
Story of Seasons.
No, it's Zelda, it's Fire Emblem, and it's Pikmin. Okay. There,
only one of the things matters.
Anyway, Sony definitely tried to downplay the fact that they did not have NFTs with their thing about the digital collectibles PlayStation Stars. They try to downplay that, but come on, come on, we see you. NFTs.
Yeah.
We know exactly what the hell it is. A story trailer was revealed for the game called Stellar Blade, which most people would remember as being a game called Project Eve. The game's actually looking very freaking nice, and I'm feeling like I'm probably gonna have to jump on this game whenever it comes out. There was a reveal for Rise of the Ronin, which definitely our boy Stoy was he was all sorts of hype about that one. You know what?
That game looked cool.
Yeah, I mean, Team Ninja, they know how to throw down, and I love that a lot of these games now are definitely picking up tones from Ghost of Tsushima, because I'm playing that.
That's the thing. Now I'm are we gonna start seeing everything samurai? Because we have Ghost of Tsushima, then we had Trek to Yomi, and now we have this, which I'm probably still gonna buy and play it, but I'm huh?
And Assassin's Creed Codename Jade.
Right. So it's here we go.
Sorry, I was just gonna say the only I guess predecessor that I really want to see come out of Ghost of Tsushima is Assassin's Creed Codename Red, which is supposed to be a shinobi as an assassin. Listen, from day one, I've said, you know what would be sick if they did an Assassin's Creed game in Japan. Fucking years later, we're getting it, and I don't know if basically Ghost of Tsushima was that game, just not Assassin's Creed style. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Well, they've been asking for feudal Japan since Assassin's Creed 3 came out.
My point, right? And I'm in that circle, but now years later down the road, we have Ghost of Tsushima, and Ghost of Tsushima is basically the game I wanted, just without the Assassin's Creed style. So like my point is, can Ubisoft still pull off Assassin's Creed Code Red with all of the Shinobi,
with all this stuff that's going on now?
Yeah. Can they still deliver what fans have wanted since Assassin's Creed 3? Can they still bring it and still manage to keep fans being like, holy shit, this is so cool? That's my only concern.
The thing that excites me is that it's the Assassin's Creed Odyssey team, which is the best of the new trilogy, in my opinion. And just the way Assassin's Creed Odyssey plays, I feel like this game is going to feel fluid. It's going to feel fast. It's going to feel just... That's what has me excited the most. It's been in development for 5.5 years, so...
It better come through. Like, I'm not trying to sound entitled, but like... I want it to be good.
I mean, I want every game to be good, to be fair.
Me too. I want every game. I want every game that's announced, even games I know I'm not going to play. I want every game to be good.
Except for you Sony ponies, you can get bad games. I'm just kidding.
Why are we Sony ponies?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either. You know, like
my daughter likes ponies. Okay, like ponies are fun.
Well, if you Google it, the only picture that pops up is LeRon's face. So
yeah, it's true. Actually, with a unicorn horn and a tail. Actually,
that's weird. I don't know. It's weird.
he actually shits rainbow ice cream. Actually.
Yeah, it's picture of my face with a caption that says "Take a seat." All right, and last but not least was another new reveal for God of War Ragnarok. You know, which that sucked all the air out of the room, basically. You know, like I mean, in my opinion, the state of play, like the state of play, like it was definitely, you know, focused on like, you know, Japanese development with the exception of God of War Ragnarok. But I will say, like, it was a pretty decent state of play. You know, like it was no muss, no fuss, basically. You know, it wasn't the whole, with the exception of course the NFT stuff, you know, from PlayStation Stars, you know. But you know, in my opinion, it was no muss, no fuss. I don't really know if I can give it a letter grade because, like, you know, it's this state of play had a different tone from the previous state of play.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched the last couple state of plays, so I don't really know. But I always know that, like, I feel like state of plays are starting to get the way that people get about Nintendo Directs, is they get so hyped and like every game's going to be announced and every game's going to have this and every game's going to be like this. And
you know what? I don't have that problem with state of plays. I do have that problem with Nintendo Directs though. But I think I'm starting to rationalize why, because like I will go ahead and say this now. I was pretty disappointed with the Nintendo Direct. Was it a good Nintendo Direct? Yes, it was. It just wasn't I was about to say state of play. It just wasn't a Direct that I felt had any weight for me. And you know what? And I'm starting to understand why. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and call out all the fellow like Rushies, you know, that are Nintendo fans, because like all you guys fed me this thing that was like, we're going to get a Metroid Prime announcement. We're finally going to get a date for Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. We're finally going to see like a glimmer of hope for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker.
I know. Don't bring those up.
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't either.
Still upset.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm still upset.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah. Like there was
Twitter was not happy.
There was a whole bunch of stuff, and even Mr. at that retro code was like, LeRon, this is going to be your Direct. He said that.
Oh well, that's why it wasn't, because he said it.
He said he was like, this is going to be your Direct.
It was definitely my Direct. I had a great time, except we didn't get the 2 Zelda games, but that's fine. It's
Dude,
fine.
A friend of mine thinks that there's going to be another Direct.
There will be.
Yeah, there's going to
probably be
one
one
Direct.
in December.
We've got one more quarter left in the year. Technically, we're starting the fourth quarter now, so like we've got one more quarter.
So here's my prediction. There's going to be a Bayonetta specific Direct.
I am tired. I am tired of predictions.
Just listen. Just listen. There's going to be a Bayonetta centric Direct where they deep dive into Bayonetta 3. There's going to be a Pokemon Presents.
Again. Ugh.
He's
Probably-
doing all the safe ones. He's doing all the safe ones.
I'm getting to the big one, okay? There's going to be a what was the other game that was coming out soon? From
The
Nintendo.
Fire Emblem one.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be
The Resident Evil Cloud. That's important.
there's gonna be a Fire Emblem
I told you guys.
specific direct.
I told you guys, like, with the exception of that dinosaur game that Capcom's doing, every future Capcom game is going to be cloud version. Probably even Street Fighter 6 is going to be cloud version.
Ugh.
Gross. Look, just give me Marvel vs. Capcom collection, okay? That'd be cool.
Also, we're not gonna sit here and shit on Dino Crisis, are we? That was a great game. Okay.
No. Have you seen this next dinosaur game that Capcom?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
the one that everybody thought was Dino Crisis because it had.
Because it had a chick with
heroine
the red hair and a bunch of
red hair.
dinosaurs in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder why everybody thought it was Dino Crisis.
Yeah. I've seen the trailer for the newest one coming out. Ass. I'm sorry, but it just no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it how it is.
But anyway, okay. So Corey, what other predictions did you have?
There's gonna be a Fire Emblem specific direct probably at the end of the year or sometime in January. But I think there's gonna be some sort of direct around the Game Awards. I think something from the. I think there's gonna be one kind of semi-major announcement at the Game Awards. I think.
Is there ever directs when the Game Awards happen? Because
Yeah,
I thought all the world premiere trailers happened, during Game
Nintendo.
Awards.
Nintendo always has like one thing at the Game Awards. It's either like sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small, but they always show up with at least one thing. And then there's usually a direct sometime after the Game Awards.
Uh-huh.
The N64 games that we've got are cool. I mean, like I can get down with those.
Wait. Are you really all those Mario Party games?
007.
GoldenEye. Yeah, thank you. GoldenEye was a classic.
I'm gonna break it to you guys. GoldenEye is not very good in 2022.
You know what? Take me out of this chat. Take me out of this chat right now. Take me out of the chat room.
I agree with Corey though. Like, Gold. Okay, like there's games that kind of stand up to the test of time, and there's games that do not age well, and a lot of these, because I remember a friend of mine pulled out a Nintendo 64 a while back, and they had Perfect Dark, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna play this shit, and I was like, oh, why am I playing this game?
Listen. Just because we're saying that it's going to be popular and a great idea doesn't mean it's going to play well. Like, I know N64 games for the most part really just age horribly. There's only a few that I'm willing to play. Even one of my favorite N64 games, Donkey Kong 64, I really had a not the best experience reliving it. But it's just the fact that let the people enjoy that. As Stoy would put it, the nostalgia.
I am not trying to ruin their fun, because I get it. Because trust me, all those front mission drops, that's nostalgia. Wind Waker remake and Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp would have also been nostalgia.
And, whoa! And Twilight Princess. We're not just gonna say.
I never played Twilight Princess, but
that's your first mistake.
Twilight Princess, best Zelda game.
Listen.
I will hold hands with you, Corey, and walk around yelling that forever. I don't care.
Listen,
This is the best one.
I've lost all faith that we're getting Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Switch. That I'm actually actively looking for a Wii U so I can buy Wind Waker HD.
I'm going to say the dreaded word that pisses Nintendo fans off. I'm about to emulate that shit.
You probably could. You could probably do it on the Steam Deck, and it would probably run great.
Hey, LeRon, if I give you my Steam Deck, can you kind of...
Hell yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You don't even have to finish that sentence.
All right.
If I ship you my Switch, can you download an emulator on it? That might be a while.
Depending on what model your Switch is.
If I send you my launch...
very first Switch.
If I lend you my launch day Switch, will you put all kinds of games on it?
We do not condone illegal.
Especially because the Switch is wide open. It's it will take the biggest freaking micro SD card out there.
I think it's so funny that the Vita and the PSP did well because because you could hack it and it never sold any hardware because you could totally hack it wide open. And the Switch is the Vita, same way.
Actually, the Vita was hard to hack when it had a real life cycle.
I'm at the PSP.
Oh, the PSP. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, did I say Vita? I meant PSP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Switch is like this for the first year the Switch was out. The Switch was super easy to hack, and then like it still sells like 50 million units of Mario Kart.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with you, Stephanie. I'm about to just buy this goddamn Wii and just buy Twilight Princess again because I'm still holding on because I really want that to come to fruition. But I'm like slowly dwindling to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy it.
I have a theory though. I have a theory. You guys should have just
Corey,
bought a
Corey, you and your damn theories. This is why I was so crushed.
No,
Tuesday.
Listen, just listen. This is why you don't listen to Nintendo Power Block. You listen to one episode, you got super excited, and then like.
Did I listen to one episode?
You did. You complained about it in our text chat for like 2 hours. I listened to that shit twice.
I did. Because
No, now that we know that Zelda's coming out in May, right? My theory is
the best month.
my theory is that 2024 is going to be a year of Zelda because
they kind of
2023 or 2024.
2024
they kind of dropped the ball on. They kind of dropped the ball on that. Wasn't this the year for the Zelda like anniversary?
No,
the big
that was
one?
last.
That was
year.
last year.
That was last year.
Oh,
Guess
no,
what we got?
Guess
what we got last year? We
Skyward
got
Sword.
Skyward Sword and shitty
And
little
a
Game and
rinky-dink-
Watch.
And a rinky-dink
Game and Watch.
Yeah.
But heaven forbid that Kirby's 30th anniversary, they released like 50 Kirby games.
17
Oh my gosh,
goddamn
dude.
games.
Another. So okay,
No
I
one
didn't
cares
say
about
that. I didn't
Kirby.
say this on the direct recap show because we try to keep that show family friendly because it's a Nintendo show. But another fucking Kirby game? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Right, and they can't even give us like one thing that we want, you know.
30th anniversary, we're gonna give Kirby a birthday cake and 500 games and fucking multiplayer and Jesus Christ is crucifixed above his face. Jesus Christ, dude.
Listen. Link has stopped evil many times. Fuck has Kirby done? Give me one thing Kirby's done, and I will give it to you.
He survived the Smash apocalypse. The Smash Ultimate.
That's true. He did. I'm gonna give it to him.
God, dude. Dude, pretty soon.
Without Kirby, Smash
No,
was
look.
the thing.
They're gonna release a pink Kirby Switch Lite to celebrate his 30th anniversary. You watch.
Please,
Say
no.
that. Don't say that.
They are.
I'm
Did
pretty,
either of
I'm
you guys
pretty,
get
I'm pretty
the,
sure it's on the drafting board right now. I'm pretty sure it is.
Did anyone here get the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons?
I do.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like those guys did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have them too. I just didn't know if
Yeah.
you did too, LeRon.
The only
Nuh-uh.
look.
No.
There are 3 games why my Wii U is still hooked up that I may or may not play someday. It is Xenoblade Chronicles X. It is Wind Waker, and it is Twilight Princess HD. Every single Wii U game I own now has made it to Switch. Every other Wii U game I own has made it to Switch.
Corey, do you want my Xenoblade Chronicles for 3DS? I'm never gonna play it.
What are you're just gonna give it to me?
Yeah.
What?
Guys,
I'm never gonna play it.
I want
Yes.
things too.
Then
I will DM you my address. Let's get it going. Okay?
we don't look. You have fake numbers for addresses. I don't.
What do you mean? I don't have fake money. It's not
Ship
like
it to
I'm
the 3rd igloo on the left on the farthest side of the Mountie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
We're right behind the
Sorry.
Tim Hortons.
Oh my god! Corey is a mean person.
Wow.
Oh my god!
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Look, don't validate him just so you can continue. Just so you can get free shit from him.
I just want free things from my friend.
Man.
Oh my god!
I mean,
he's
if you're offering, then yeah.
I mean, I do put maple syrup in my coffee, so.
Ooh.
I don't put maple syrup on
Ooh.
anything. I'm very anti-Canadian. I'm just kidding.
I can tell from
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously,
for
my
anyone, for
Wii
any
U.
Canadian watching, he's not.
By the way, the Wii U got its last system update last week, and it was pretty much just like a funeral for the console because
I was about to say, are we caring? Do we even care about that?
I mean, no, but I said I have my Wii U. I still have my Wii U plugged in, and two of our panelists here just said they were looking for Wii U's to play Twilight Princess. So
Okay, there's that, because I was thinking, like I said earlier, I'm probably just going to emulate, and then I'm just going to get the GameCube versions and emulate them.
Listen, if you can walk me through an emulation on my Switch, holler at your boy.
I can't walk you through it, because I first thing I gotta do is jailbreak mine, but I'm not jailbreaking mine until I get an OLED. And given that I'm not in a hurry to get an OLED, and I'm not really in a hurry to
I would just wait at this point, because there's going to be another iteration next year. Every 2 years.
Another iteration of the OLED?
Of just the Switch in general.
Oh, the Switch. Oh.
Every 2 years, there's a new iteration. That's the cycle they're on.
Wasn't the OLED not like a big deal anyway?
No, the OLED was a big deal.
For me, it was.
I mean, technologically, no, it was not a big deal.
Yeah, it was not.
But it is damn nice screen.
It was not, because even in handheld mode, the resolution still didn't go up, right?
Nope, it's still 720. Everything about it is the same except for the screen.
Yeah.
Literally every single thing. And the kickstand goes all the way across now. It's not the little I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like a tablet kickstand now, not and not whatever the hell it is on these.
Yeah.
Like really, Nintendo? Really?
Right.
Really? You thought you were doing something with this? and it snaps off easily?
Well, dinky sound for us.
It barely even secures the SD card. Come on, guys. Come on.
I'm gifting my day one Switch to my son on his birthday, which, by the way, I realize is like 2 weeks away, and I haven't planned a damn thing.
Yeah.
He wants Pokemon theme, but he's gotten into Mario Kart, so I'm just gonna do like a Nintendo gamer theme. He's gonna have a Pikachu birthday cake, so I'm gonna give him my Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna give him my Mario Kart, just give it to him, just whatever. A new case, like a Pokemon carrying case, and I'm gonna get him Splatoon 3. I've made the decision.
Nice.
I'm guessing you're giving him the Switch because he's been trying to get at your Steam Deck, right?
No, actually.
Oh, really?
It's just that he's been playing Mario Kart on a daily basis, and he's been using my OLED Switch. And I'm like, all right, now it's time to separate your Switch, my Switch. You get old Switch, perfect. I get nice new Switch.
Stephanie's like.
He's at the age where he doesn't know yet.
Stephanie's like Will Smith in Men in Black 2. Old and busted, fresh new hotness.
Precisely. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Man. I really thought we were going to get some sort of Nintendo Switch Online thing, though, for Game Boy, at least.
See, I did not have my hopes up for that. Well, you said Game Boy, though. I'm still thinking we're going to get GBA before we get Game Boy.
I think they're going to come out at the same time, and GBA
at the same time.
And GBA is going to be part of the $20 Game Boy is going to be part of the $20 package, and Game Boy Advance is going to be part of the $50 package. That's my thought.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't the more and more we go, I don't think we're going to get a GameCube one because they keep remastering all the best games.
I think you're spot on with that. I think they're going to stop GameCube, basically PS2 era stuff. That's getting PS2 era and beyond. That's getting the remasters. So PS2, GameCube, 360. Right? Wait, no, Xbox was the
PS2,
PS2.
Xbox, GameCube.
Yeah.
So it's just that whole system, that's when graphics are starting to become service, not in 64 block garbage.
Yeah.
And I would rather pay $40 to $50 for an HD remaster of something from that era than just play the 4x3 squished version on my Switch.
Yeah.
Xbox does it the best though with its backwards compatibility. In terms of
I know, man. Microsoft nailed that shit.
Oh my gosh, dude! And they're the console that doesn't need it. That's the problem.
I was still shocked Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say PlayStation and Nintendo are the two that need the backwards compatibility.
Yeah,
like,
they need the backwards
stuff
they
the
need
most, and
such,
like
I
such
was
legacy.
shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I had my PS5 and it couldn't play like 4, 3, 2, like all the way to 1 PlayStation, like PS 1, 2, 3, 4, like all those games. I was shocked. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you like actually kidding me? Like at least like to 2.
the thing is like that thing has.
As PlayStation fans, we kind of saw the writing on the wall when they went through what they did with the PS3. Like, like they basically launched the PS3, be able to play the past 2 generations worth of games, and all of a sudden, halfway through its development cycle, all of a sudden it stopped. It was no longer a thing. Like you could only play PS1 games. I was like, excuse me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when the PS4 came out, we did not expect backwards compatibility, which is why it was a big shocker when PS5 came out the gate playing PS4 games. I was like, what?
Yeah. I feel like the PlayStation should be able to at least brute force its way through the PS3 stuff, Which I heard that, like, the reason why PlayStation 3 is so hard to emulate is because every game and every company and every game utilize the cell processor differently.
Yeah.
So, like, every PS3 game, when they finally get it working, is going to have its own packaged emulator specific to that game, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Honestly, it's the same thing that almost buried Sega, because Sega had like hard ass fucking architecture for developers to do, even though like Sega consoles were strong as shit,
Yeah.
Sony and Sega, mirrored each other a lot, but I guess finally, like, Sony was like, hey, like we gotta stop fucking around.
Yeah. I would actually really like a Dreamcast emulator on the Switch, which is not out of the question now because Genesis is on there.
I think
emulators. Corey, do not make me fight you.
Why?
Whoa.
Do not.
What do I do now? Is this a good fight or a bad fight? I don't know. I'm confused.
I need to play Dreamcast games on an actual. Oh,
buy the controller. They'll just sell the controllers on the eShop on the Nintendo store, and then you'll wait in line for 7 hours, and it'll time out, and you won't get one, and everybody will cry.
Oh my gosh.
He's not wrong.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. I'm just saying, don't put me through that much emotion. Oh my god! If the Dreamcast library starts showing up on the Switch, the Nintendo Switch will automatically become my favorite console.
I mean, they could, although like half the Dreamcast library is already on the Xbox, so.
Exactly.
With no music, but that's besides the point.
With no music.
It was all licensed.
Yeah, all those licensed
Jet Set
stuff,
Radio,
yeah.
Sega GT, Crazy Taxi, all those games had licensed music.
They were able to keep all of Jet Set Radio's music though.
No, some of it's not in there.
Really?
Some of it is, some of it's not.
Because when Jet Set Radio came to the PS3 and the PS Vita, like the entire soundtrack was there.
I just know the Xbox Live Arcade version was missing some of the music.
Okay.
I looked. Gosh, Dreamcast, what a great console.
Yeah.
Except for they put the wire in the fucking bottom of the controller. What a terrible choice. Well, gotta see the picture on my memory card and can't have the cord come out of a normal slot. Jesus. God, Sega.
I just wish that Nintendo would like throw a huge selection of like GB games, GBA, GameCube, Wii U, Sega, and Nintendo games all on like the expansion pass for like fucking $70 a year. They would take so much of my money.
Seems like common sense, but they just do
why
that.
would they do that when they can just trickle down like Wii U games at full price, knowing that everybody's gonna buy them? Everybody except me. Everybody except me, because
I just want to put my Wii U away, okay? Just want to put it away. Can't though.
I mean, God, why am I not on the board of directors for Nintendo? Like, I'd be
Because
making
you're not a
bank. Because
Japanese
I
businessman.
because I would be sitting up there like, oh, they pay full price for these games, then we're gonna reach back into the Wii library and have them pay $60 for those games.
They already are. Kirby's Return to Dreamland was a Wii game, and it's coming out in February. So
It's
there
gonna
you
be
go.
$40. It's gonna be $40.
Is it?
They know better. They know better.
Do they?
See,
Do they?
I am giving Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, and you guys know I don't do that. You guys know I don't do that.
To be fair,
So,
I
yeah.
think some Wii games do deserve HD kind of updates, like Metroid Prime Corruption, the Galaxy games. Skyward Sword already got
Sunshine.
one. Sunshine got one. It's in
Oh,
the-
yeah, that's
It's
right.
in that 35th
Yeah.
anniversary collection. You can't get anymore, apparently, even though even though
Really?
it's still available
Sorry.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I know. Best
Because
Buy
nobody
still
bought
has,
it.
My Best Buy still has a ton of them on the shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, send me one, right? Come on.
Go to Circuit City or Toys R Us.
Oh,
We don't have any more of those here.
That's not true.
Wow. Wow.
Depressing.
God damn, Corey.
I know. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Good mood? Is that what we call it?
I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. I'm
Is
just
that what
Oh my
just
God.
torturing me is?
I'm
Did
just
you just
having
hate
a
the
good
You
time.
know
Canadian
what?
night?
You know what? Okay, so everybody remembers Mean Girls, right? Remember when they gave Katie the map of like where to sit at, during
Yes.
lunchtime? Yeah, we need to do a boss rush version of that, and we need
Serious.
because I'm telling you, Corey's acting very plasticky tonight.
I have a burn
Wait,
book.
I'm telling you, when Corey's like, "Hey, do you want to come on the podcast?" and I was like, "Sure," he out loud, he's like, "I got him." I swear to so.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah, man. It's
Jeez,
Good time.
Corey is fucking relentless tonight.
you
Or,
know.
or he just has bent up jealousy of the scout rifle I got in Destiny
No,
2. That he
I mean,
won't-
that's part of it. You can go.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
there.
it's because his son pissed him off tonight, and he's got to take it out on somebody.
That also
Mm.
happened.
but I am so nice. Like, why me?
I mean, because
Because I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't say it.
He said
I
it
did not
himself.
say
I
it.
didn't need to say it.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I said it. So there you go. That's how Canadian I am. I'm saying sorry.
Your cops are called Mounties, and they ride camels or moose,
Horses.
mooses,
Horses.
whatever.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Jesus Christ!
Horses.
Where's my popcorn?
I mean, he's not wrong. That's the
Were
best
we-
part. Is he's
were
not
we-
wrong about all of this.
So for the Nintendo people out there, overall, what was your overall assessment of the direct?
I mean, I thought it was all right. I thought it a little bit for everybody. I understand there was a gazillion farming sims, and I believe the memes are funny and hilarious.
Mhm.
But hey, you know what? We got to be fair. There is something for everyone. We got the farming sims for those nuts. A ton of JRPGs. I'm not digging the cloud stuff, but whatever. Bayonetta 3, Pikmin 4, Zelda. Yeah, I'm disappointed about the Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Metroid stuff, but we put that stuff in our heads, So I'd say overall for me, it was enough. We haven't had a big direct like this since February or whenever that was, so I don't know. It's okay. I've
Has it
learned
been
to
that?
kind of. Yeah.
Wait. So this was a big, because I think I heard Ed say something about 47 games, well, 47
49.
announcements,
Yeah.
49.
Because there were mini directs, right? The Xenoblade mini direct,
Mhm.
all the smaller game specific ones. But the last time, and the third party direct, but the last time we had like a Nintendo quote unquote first party massive direct was in like the beginning of the year, right, guys? Pretty
Mhm.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Well, let me see. Because we had one in June. We had two back to back in June. There was the Xenoblade one, and there was the third party one, I guess. That massive third party one.
Exactly. So
So, oh yeah, I guess it's been since, yeah, Sorry, I was thinking out loud, and I know I just repeated everything you just said. But
Yeah, Corey.
I'm just so over people, bitching and complaining about what they did not see or what they like or didn't like. Like I'm past that. I'm just
Hold on. Where the fuck was Metal Slug Tactics at?
I don't know. The Saudi prince who owns SNK probably slaughtered 130 people in the streets with it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I mean, the Saudi government does own SNK, and they do murder people. They murdered 130 people in one day, so by beheading in the street.
Wait, are we sure it was 49? Because I'm looking at a list and it says 39.
Well, if you include the games coming to expansion pass. Because there's like 8 or 9 games coming to expansion pass.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I say. I was excited or impressed for like Fire Emblem Engage. Like I love the Fire Emblem series games, so like this is definitely one. And this time I'm not gonna lollygag and like not buy it when it's brand new, and then 3 years later get pissed off because it's still $60, and the day after I buy it, it drops down to $30. I'm not.
He says that.
I may actually get Tunic for the Switch if it's optimized well. I may get Tunic for the Switch because I've been holding out for that. People already knew I was going to get Front Mission 1 and 2, and now I'm definitely going to get Front Mission 3 because I'm that guy that used to import those games from Japan when they cost $90, and had to modify a PlayStation to play them, So yeah, so there's that. And Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope, yeah, definitely, that's definitely on my list. Mm-hmm. And I, you know what? I'm not on train Pikmin 4 yet. I'm not on that train. I'm kind of telling myself I want to get off of Bayonetta 3's train, because shit's happened.
Well, Pikmin's come. The release window is 2023, so you have at least 3 years before it comes out.
And it's cool. Sifu is coming to Switch. I did not expect.
Yes.
I did not expect that. I
do kind of wonder how it'll play.
Yeah, and Radiant Silvergun, nice get. Even though like it just looks like it's just a straight port. It doesn't even look like they even tried with that one. And you know what? Tales of Symphonia remastered. I don't know. Like it's a JRPG game. It's a good JRPG game, but it's a JRPG game, so but yeah, those are the ones that definitely jumped out at me and stuff like that. So those 4 that I called out. So technically, okay, Corey, I eat back some of my words now. Like yeah, it had something for me. My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
That's fine. I forgive you.
Clip it.
I forgive you.
You better.
I can't. I have too much to do. I cannot clip podcasts.
Oh, well, yeah.
I still have to edit the second one Ed and I recorded last night after the direct recap show.
Oh gosh.
Clip it and let me edit them. I will make LeRon sound very silly.
I mean, there's not much work that goes into it.
Come on, it's not hard to do. Come on now.
So, I mean, for me, it's like, okay, Fire Emblem, let off of Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. Okay, great. Awesome. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom got a title, right? God, I cannot say that title. It's so hard to say for some reason.
Wait, really? Because I didn't really have. I don't. Okay,
we've just been calling it Breath of the Wild 2 for so long that every time I think about the game,
but that's y'all's fault.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't help too because like the first game was just called Breath of the Wild, and now this one's called Breath of the Wild: Tears of the Kingdom.
So hold on a second, because I have Breath of the Wild, but I have not beaten Breath of the Wild. Did Breath of the Wild end to where like it had to have a sequel, or is this just a follow up to Breath of the Wild?
It's just a follow up. Well, it ends on like it's like a New Hope situation, right? Where like Breath of the Wild is its own self-contained thing, right? But they kind of leave it to where if it's popular, it'll get a sequel. But if not, you can still call it its own contained thing. But then, like, this game, this game's gonna be a trilogy, right? There's gonna be a game that comes after this. It's gonna wrap up the story. This is the Empire Strikes Back of Breath of the Wild trilogy, calling it. And then Age of Calamity is some calamity of a mess. I'm sorry. I know people like Age of Calamity. I don't get it.
Age of Calamity. I had hope for that game, and then I played that demo. That was like, oh, we're gonna drop down to 12 frames a second, and I was like,
I mean, I'll give it another whirl, but only for the story, not for the gameplay.
I'm just excited that we finally got a date. I mean, like my thoughts on the Direct were we got a bunch of great games. I am a Nintendo Switch person where I don't pick up my Nintendo Switch a lot. I have to have the right game for it. Yeah. And when I do find that game, I like go hard in it. And currently, that's Digimon Survive.
Hey.
And huh?
No, finish your statement. I got excited and I was getting ready to cut you off. Finish your statement.
Okay, yeah. So like, I have to have the right game for me to like really just like sit down and like enter my Switch to play it. And the first Breath of the Wild took me away. It was so good. I am curious about Kirby. I feel like I'm gonna get some shit for this. I've never played a Bayonetta game, so.
I mean,
I haven't either, actually.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna get ridiculed for it. But if you like Devil May Cry, you're gonna love Bayonetta. You're gonna love.
Okay, then I might try because I have played all the Devil May Cries and they were all like super fun. But yeah,
what? Wait, I beg your pardon. Devil May Cry 2 and 4 were garbage.
I beat 4, I think, in like a day. No, in like I think like a couple hours. 4, yeah, 4. No. The newest one is a 4 or 5.
That's 5. That's 5.
Yeah, okay. I beat 5 in like a couple hours. 4.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 was kind of a breeze to walk through.
Yeah, 5 was like easy.
But 4, when you're playing half the game with not Dante, I did not like that.
Which one's 4 again?
That's the one that starts when you're playing with Nero.
Yeah, okay.
I really liked the remake or the reboot.
Yes, DMC Devil May Cry. Yeah,
DMC was my shit. I love DMC.
That's the only DMC game I've ever played, and I loved it. And I played
that game on like normal and then hard. I was just like, this is so fun. I love DMC.
I got all the achievements on Xbox 360, and then I turned around and played it again on PS4.
Whoa.
Now the reason why I got so excited a moment ago is because I actually jumped back into Link's Awakening a couple of days ago and actually beat a whole dungeon before I was like, oh, I'm playing this too much. It's time to put this down.
Yeah,
I couldn't get into that game. I'm not a big top-down guy.
Link's
Awakening is awesome.
I miss that style of Zelda. I miss it. Like you know how? Wait, what was the statement you guys always say? Like you would do very bad things. Like what?
I would do terrible things for that.
Exactly. Yes. Like you give me a top-down Zelda game.
There's gonna be another top-down remake soon.
That's why.
That's
why last summer when everybody was like, "There's gonna be Game Boy Advance games coming to the eShop," I was like, "Yes," because that was my home for Zelda games.
Listen, you put any Game Boy Advance game on the shop, I will put on any color wig and put on any makeup you want. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I'm sorry, but like Game Boy Advance, you give me a Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, homie, you can call me any name you want in the book.
Yeah, the GBA era was like one of my favorite eras of Nintendo.
So good.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite era. Like all those Castlevania games. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Like,
did you buy the collections?
Man. I did not. I did not.
So I'm actually playing Link's Awakening right now, and I went back in and I went to start playing the other night, and it said you should have 40 secret seashells, and I'm like, great. I checked my inventory. I have 39. And I've been following this guide from Zelda Dungeon to a T.
Whose guide are you following?
So here's the thing. And it's really angering me, and I'm gonna have a nice chat with Lasby about this. Okay. The Link's Awakening guide on Zelda Dungeon only has steps to the Game Boy game, the Game Boy Color game, but it uses screenshots from the Switch game. So we need to have chat. We need to have chat. Go left 2 screens does not exist in the Switch version. Okay.
Remember that Mountain Dew commercial? It was like one of those stop motion like Mountain Dew commercials, and anyway, we got hosed, Timmy. that's you right now.
So like now, before I progress any further in this game, I have to go back and figure out which seashell I missed because it's giving me anxiety just talking about it.
There's nothing
That
more
would drive me
aggravating.
nuts.
Hey, how about I send you the playlist? Because I was following this guy's YouTube playlist, that was very nice with Link's Awakening.
See, I don't want to watch though. I want to just like play it. I miss old school strategy guides, right? And so I'm actually
Or the days of Nintendo Power.
yeah.
That.
I actually emailed the guy who does hand drawn game guides. I'm trying to get him on the show so we can talk about it. And for those of you who don't know, he like literally hand draws video game players guides, and like he had a Kickstarter, and Nintendo like told him no because he tried to do I think it was either Super Metroid or a Link's Awakening or
Nintendo, you fools.
It'll be a buzzkill.
Nintendo's always fucking up God's good work.
But like his stuff is super cool. Just look them up. Hand drawn game guides. Just look them up. They're amazing. And like, it actually made me want to like start drawing stuff again. Looking at these, but anyways, like there's something about watching videos that just really bothers me because I'm already watching the game on the screen.
They have an art book that's free. A PDF version of an art book that's free.
Yeah, because you can't sell it.
The only thing, okay, so just to touch base with Link's Awakening, the only thing that I really enjoyed about, well, actually there was many things I enjoyed about Link's Awakening, but the really fun thing I enjoyed about Link's Awakening was dungeons, because my only gripe about Breath of the Wild was no dungeons.
Mm-hmm. We just talked about
that was
yesterday.
my one thing about the game is no dungeons, and I was like, yeah, we got the beasts and like you have to go in them, but I was like, man, like Zelda games aren't Zelda games without dungeons. And yeah, I may sound like a super fan or like like who cares. It was just something that was just really nostalgic. Was like going into a temple and then going to the dungeon.
So here's
And having
the
a nice
boss.
proper boss, not like 5 iterations of Blight Ganon.
Here's my theory though. Okay, so breakable weapons, right? I think we're gonna get quote unquote master versions of all of certain weapons, and I think dungeons are making a return, and you don't have to do them, but if you want the unbreakable version of like a boomerang or something else that you're using, like a bow or something, if you want an unbreakable version, you go do that dungeon and get that bow.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do them all.
My theory about the white sword also is being pushed to the inevitable third game in this series, because
the white sword.
Yeah, so like the master sword, the best weapon in the first game, right? I think the second game it's going to be the weird not Twilight sword, whatever that is, right? And then the white sword, the master sword is going to break at the end of this game. I'm going to call it now. Master sword breaks, it's dead, whatever. Third game, you go and find the white sword. It resurrects Princess Zelda because she's going to die in the second game, and then you use her magic.
Jesus.
And like powers.
I have a hot take. I solely think that this is almost a sequel, if not Skyward Sword.
Your audio went out.
Wait, I can't hear you. I need to hear
Your
that.
audio
You're
went
saying
out.
something about a sequel to Skyward Sword.
Hello.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so I was saying this to my friend. I'm like, the amount of Skyward Sword things in this trailer is stupid. There's so many, and I solely think that this is almost tied to Skyward Sword directly, because we have floating islands. We have
I think it's tied directly to all of the 3D games we've gotten so far.
But
so Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild.
And
because
Wind Waker, Ocarina. I think there's going to be time travel in this game. there's clearly a dark world or a dark something, and maybe that ties into Majora's Mask. I'm not sure.
This is a really ambitious Zelda title.
It is.
When you're saying it like that.
Mhm.
And I'm starting to understand why Stephanie said the other night that she's afraid that Zelda's starting to get too big.
Yeah. Yeah. This game's going to be massive. This game's going to be like Witcher.
See, told
size.
you. I listened to Pal Block all this week.
Yeah, I know. You.
Where's my where's my medal? Where's my shiny? Where's my gold star?
Here it is, LeRon.
Jeez.
I would be like, why aren't y'all caught up on Crossroads? But there hasn't been a Crossroads episode in 2 weeks, so yeah.
I am caught up. Very caught up.
The last 4 minutes.
Yeah, I watched that 4 minutes. I wanted to watch the countdown timer, and then nothing.
And then it crashed.
Nothing. Oh man, good times.
We need to start getting B-roll of our behind the scenes and like the shit that we go through.
Yeah, if only we started recording sometime before we started recording. Oh man, good times.
Yo, hand-drawn game guides is the shit.
I know.
Right?
Like, yo, this Metroid one? Ooh.
I know. The Metroid one's really cool looking. What else do we need to talk about before we get out of here?
What's
Okay, you know what? It's now September 14th, so our year is almost over. Our year's almost over. So whether it's already been released or if it's still coming out this year, what's your most anticipated game this year? And you know what? Do not say Tears of the Kingdom.
No, it's got to come
Wait,
out.
are you saying?
Lightfall?
That's next year. That's next year. That's
No,
next year.
nothing for next year.
Yeah. Yeah, like just if it's already come out or if it's still soon to come out, like this year, like what's your most anticipated game this year?
Lightfall.
Oh, man, I'm like,
That's next year, right?
yeah, it is.
No.
It's February.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Andre's trying to will it into existence.
To be fair, there
Yes.
is a really fun platformer called Lightfall on Switch. It's $15.
I wasn't kidding.
From Bishop Games. It came out in 2018. It's really good. But
I wasn't kidding. Actually, not to shit on what LeRon said, can we just slightly talk about the giant Ubisoft thing that like happened way before Nintendo Direct?
yeah, all those Assassin's
Sure.
Creed games. I'm so excited.
I mean, Mirage. I'm happy Mirage is going back to the roots. I'm happy about that.
I like the big open world games. I think Odyssey is like the best Assassin's Creed game out there. Top 10 game of all time for me.
It's going back to the roots, but staying the big map open world.
Yeah. Well, I'll play it because it says Assassin's Creed on it. So
That's fair.
So,
I didn't even tune into the Ubisoft forward, but let's see. We had the Assassin's
That's
Creed
why
stuff.
you suck.
I'll be on. Okay, I'm gonna be completely real here. That Ubisoft has become like a third tier like developer for me.
Is it Ubi or Ubi?
Ubi.
It's Ubi.
No, it's Ubi.
Okay.
It's Ubi.
Well, that explains it. Ubisoft, yeah.
Because
that
Ubi-
that totally nails it.
Yep. Because wow. Ubisoft stands for ubiquitous software.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Mhm.
Wait, wasn't there? Wait, didn't they do something about the Indiana Jones? That wasn't a Disney thing, wasn't it? The
No,
Indiana Jones.
no,
yeah.
Indiana Jones.
It wasn't.
Wasn't
it
at
wasn't
the
the
Disney
game?
thing.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, it was
Ah.
the movie.
Yeah. Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I know, dude. I'm like, yeah, finally.
Yeah,
got it.
Last Crusade 2. With Short
that
Round.
was a terrible movie.
So basically, it's Harrison Ford and Shia LaBeouf because Indiana is way
Shia
too
LaBeouf's not in this movie.
old.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it just him?
It's him and I think Short Round. I think the guy that plays Short Round is in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he back?
He was at the
way.
presentation. He was at the presentation.
I swear, because you know what? Everything Everywhere All at Once was the first movie he's been in since The Goonies.
oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, he was the husband.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not make that connection. Really?
He was the husband. Yeah, that's the first movie he has been in since he was Data in The Goonies.
I love that. I'm in love with that.
Has anyone else ever caught the Star Wars reference in that movie, Indiana Jones?
Club Obi-Wan.
Yeah, my man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Dude, I love Indiana Jones. I even like the fourth one.
Wow, that's
So what was y'all's biggest takeaway of it of the Ubisoft forward? Was it the Assassin's Creed stuff?
Did they talk about anything else?
I mean, Code Red. Oh, Code Red and Hexes.
Yeah. I mean the Shinobi Assassin's Creed game. I even think the mobile one looks cool. I'm like, man, put that on Switch. Nobody's playing on their phones.
I am. I download Call of Duty.
Oh, you're the worst.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
fired.
sorry. Yeah, get out of here. You're kicked from the Discord.
But I do have to say, like the Disney Marvel game showcase was pretty interesting. I'm interested in that Captain America Black Panther game.
Oh,
looks
God.
cool. The Mickey Mouse platformer looks kind of cool. The what else? They showed something else there too. That seemed pretty cool, but now I forget, so it must not have been that cool. They showed more of that Dream Valley Light.
Disney's Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah, that one. Thanks. They showed the Toy Story thing update. So,
Don't do it.
what else did they show though? They showed something else with that
do
thing.
I'm closing the box.
I'll pop up behind you and sucker punch you.
Wow.
I actually watched the trailer for that Dreamlight Land thing.
Yeah.
Dreamland?
Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
Valley.
Disney's
I mean,
Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
It looked kind of cool. Kind of interesting.
I know. So the other the coolest thing at the whole showcase.
Is this another farm sim?
Kinda.
You're a farm sim.
I don't know. Ask Grayson. Grayson's writing the guide for it for Game Rant, so you should ask him about it. But the coolest game at that entire showcase was that stupid mobile game Mirrorverse, and I want it to come to console. It's like a real action RPG that you play on your phone, but you use the Disney characters as for your party members. And
you know how many times I've contemplated downloading that game for my phone?
Yeah, I get ads on Instagram for it like daily, and it's probably because I follow like 500 Disney accounts because of. But and like, oh, you follow Nintendo and Disney, so you're gonna like this game. So. But yeah, that game looks cool, and it's not coming to consoles. It makes me upset.
No, it sucks.
Anyways.
I bet LeRon can guess what my best anticipated or whatever game of 2022 is. That should be easy for you.
Did the main character make a sound that sounded like a meow?
Yes! Straight.
My most anticipated game is not out yet. The Callisto Protocol.
Oh, yep.
The Callisto Protocol. Yep.
Mine doesn't come out till next year.
By the way, I got to start getting ready because it is September 14th, which means that I've got to start getting ready to do Dead Space. So Stephanie, get ready because I'm probably gonna start Dead Space early because I want to get 1, 2, and 3 done before the year ends.
Yeah,
if you stream it, let me know because I want to.
I am going to be streaming it.
Good. Let me know because I will pop in and watch.
Wait, should I live stream or should? Yeah, I'm gonna live stream because like Dead Space 1 has a bunch of jump scares that I think you guys would love to see me, like go through, because
Are you gonna stream it on YouTube?
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
Sick. Okay, cool.
It'll be on YouTube.
I haven't played one in a hot minute.
Yeah, no, and yeah, but two is my favorite. I love 3. 3 has
Two is king.
You know what? Here's the thing. I will. Hold on. How much is Dead Space 2? Dead Space 3 on Origin. 3 on Origin. It should be $20. If it's $20, I will buy someone a copy of Dead Space 3 on Origin for PCs just to have someone to play co-op with me because the real experience for Dead Space 3 is the co-op experience.
If it's free, I'll just play.
It's not free. It's $30. It's $20. It's $20. And how much is the DLC? I think the DLC is like $10. The Dead Space Awakened. It's not showing me where it's not showing me. But yeah, like I will gift somebody a $20 Origin card. Oh, not even that. I'll just gift them $20 to their wallet. So I can
just
have someone to
gift
play
them the game.
Or that too, yeah. So they can play Dead Space 3 with me. Because I'm telling you, like it's an experience.
I didn't even know it was co-op.
Yeah. It was co-op. They try to do some different things with Dead Space 3. Well, honestly, the board members meddled really hard in the development of that game. And Dead Space 3, the Dead Space 3 we got was not the Dead Space 3 that Visceral Games wanted us to have.
Oh. Well, if you need someone, I volunteer.
Andre's on this grind to get them free games. But you know what? Stay strong.
Free stuff today.
Stay strong.
It's funny because I think my most anticipated game was Shredder's Revenge, and I haven't even finished it yet. So
I haven't finished Shredder's Revenge either.
I think I've only played like 3 games that have come out this year. If I'm being...
Yeah, I played Shredder's Revenge for a little bit. I played a little bit of Deathloop. Like I'm horrible at just playing games and not finishing them.
Yeah.
Shredder's Revenge, Deathloop. I installed Ghostwire Tokyo. Haven't played it.
I get on Twitter too, and I see people like finishing. I just beat my 47th game this year. I'm like, how? I don't even think I put 47 games into my console this year.
I don't think I have 47 games, to be honest.
To be fair, Destiny has taken up a lot of my time this year. So
I'm in like a toxic relationship with Destiny too,
That's fair.
then I have my Switch, and then there's that. So
yeah.
So the only other question I have before we wrap up the show is, when is Dragon Ball Superhero coming to home viewing?
I don't know what that is, so I don't know.
It's the new Dragon Ball Super movie.
I saw it day one.
How was it?
It was good.
How was it? And is no spoilers. No, at least no spoilers for the show. I'll wait until we wrap the show up to ask you the question.
Deal. Have you seen the Broly film?
Yes.
Prior? Okay.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
Corey's like before they start nerding the fuck out.
I know. I got to end it right there. I can't look. I like nerdy stuff as much as the next guy, but when people start talking about Dragon Ball, it never ends. So
Corey, I have a question.
What?
Which class do you think LeRon would suit in Destiny 2?
Honestly, I feel like LeRon would be a warlock.
Yeah, I was. You know, it's funny. I was just thinking that too. I think he'd be a warlock too.
Just based on like he doesn't, to my knowledge, he doesn't play a lot of first-person shooters, and I feel like that would be the easiest class to get acclimated.
You don't seem like a stealthy kind of guy. You don't seem like a guy who just runs in. So I think.
I'm very cautious. I'm very cautious.
I feel like he'd be a good support player too. You know.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you definitely seem like you'd be a well of radiance warlock. That'd be it.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we start talking about Destiny and Dragon Ball, we're gonna get out of here. I want to thank everybody for watching and or listening.
Dragon Ball's cool.
I know. No, he's such a hater.
If you listen on iTunes or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star rating or review. If you watch it on YouTube, subscribe, like, share, rate, review, bell, all that crap. Andre, thank you for your time this evening. Stephanie,
Anytime.
LeRon,
Always a pleasure.
you guys are here all the time, so I guess thank you for all your time.
Andre, it's always a pleasure to hang with you, man.
Always, sir. Always. You can always count on me.
Where can we find you at, man?
Whoa! My show.
I'm sorry. Whoops. My bad.
Andre, where can we find you?
I thought we were wrapping up Crossroads. I'm sorry.
You can find me on Instagram at ANND_WILSON. You can also find my photography portfolio there. You can find me on YouTube at Andre Wilson. You can find me also right below me with this guy on the Crossroads podcast. Find me on Twitter. Same as my Instagram handle. And you can also find me at the Tower Casuals Discord, where we have lots of fun. And I don't get bugged there, so
it's true.
By the way,
nobody bugs the warlocks because nobody wants them.
Okay,
I was completely not paying attention.
Just end it.
I was completely not paying attention to our chat tonight, even though I was a moderator. And our friend Master RBG actually clipped my apology about Tails.
Thank you.
Nice.
He actually clipped it.
Wow.
Legend.
Stephanie, where can we find
Corey,
you?
where can they find? Oh, this is awkward. I was.
You live in Canada.
Oh!
Stephanie, where can we find you?
Not in Canada.
Well, guys, listen, okay? I'll move. Just say it, okay? Just tell me to move. I'll move.
I don't know. I always thought Canada was the superior place to be at, but I guess I'm wrong.
Why do you think we make fun of it so
They're always
much?
looking down on us. They're always looking down on us. Don't give them that power.
It's America's hat.
Okay.
We have free
Anyway,
healthcare.
To be fair, it's not free. You just pay a lot more in taxes.
you guys can find me on the internet at
Thank you,
Klimov
Stephanie.
_author. My article's on bossrush.net. I wrote the breaking news for Tears of the Kingdom, mind you, and I broke over 1,000 views.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'll keep it short tonight.
You can find LeRon, where can we find you?
Well, apparently you can find me, somewhere on the internet using a crowbar to get Corey's foot out of my ass for all the bullshit I put him through tonight. But beyond that, you can find me on social media as well as YouTube, Twitch, and if you want to be friends with me on PlayStation Network or Steam, it's all Exodus803. And
No,
yeah,
it's numb tongue. Don't lie.
numb tongue. Stop it. You and Story are never gonna let me live that one down.
Oh gosh, I don't want to know. Get me out of here.
No. Numb tongue is just something that happens when I eat something I'm not supposed to. That's all.
That sounds. Anyways, you can find me at I am Corey NHG on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Nintendo Power Block, on Tower Casuals, on Standard Definition, and a plethora of other things here on the Boss Rush Network. I want to thank everybody for watching and or listening. And until next time, we love you.
Love you.
Goodbye.
Night.
Take care of yourselves.